All right, guys, how's it going? So, the Euros have finished, Copa America has finished. So, are we now going to see Liverpool spring into action and bring all the superstars in that were involved at those tournaments? Probably not, but nevertheless, I wanted to speak to you about them. Now, Richard Hughes, the sporting director, Liverpool sporting director, said at the press conference when Arne Slot was unveiled that it would be likely that the transfer activity or a rush of transfer activity would be later in the window. Some people think even right into August, which would be a little bit squeaky bum, I think. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't like that. But we see the daily transfer links, the speculation, the nonsense on social media and from people that want to generate newspaper sales, website clicks, betting affiliations, whatever. I just wanted to chime in with my opinion, and this is opinion, so this isn't based on anything that someone said to me. And that hasn't, or my opinion isn't influenced by something that someone may have said to me. I think that, while people are focusing on the Euros, like the players that might have been out there, I actually think that we should be looking at the Copa America teams and participants at that. I just have a feeling that we're going to target someone that was involved at Copa America. Like I say, we've seen loads of links recently. Manuel Ugarte, we're talking about midfielders, for example. Manuel Ugarte starting to sound like maybe he does fancy Manchester United, and maybe we won't get involved in that. Definitely made some inquiries, but I don't know. Edison at Atalanta, that's one player that I'm keeping a close eye on. Like all the reports at the moment, there aren't many, but I'm keeping an eye on it. I saw something mentioned in Brazil last week, I think it was, regarding Liverpool's interest in him, and it was very low key. And that's kind of like how Liverpool do things. So Edison for me is one to look at. One of you guys came on the stream, please forgive me, I can't remember your name, there was a lot of people on, mentioned Richard Rios and said that he was a standout player. I've got him on the screen here next to me. He's a 24-year-old midfielder. He plays for Palmeiras, I think. Discovered 5 years ago playing in a futsal tournament in Brazil. He converted to the 11-a-side game and made his breakthrough last year with the Brazilian Serie A winners. Brought into the Colombia squad late last year and started the game for the first time in March, but it's already hard to imagine the midfield. It is already hard to imagine the midfield without his leggy dynamism. Has put himself in the global spotlight during this tournament. There are multiple reports about him. I've got numerous tabs open on here. But this isn't a transfer link with Liverpool. I just want to mention that. It was just that one of you guys came on and was talking about the talent at Copa America. So if you want to look up this guy, I have no idea. I don't know anything about him other than what these articles say here and what was discussed on last night's stream. Richard Rios, R-I-O-S. Maybe have a nosy at him. And there is some articles that you might want to have a look at, actually. If you were to Google Copa America breakout stars, there's numerous articles on there about the stars that the players that became stars or did really well at the tournament. That maybe it's easy to pick out the obvious names, but sometimes these like newcomers and that. So that might be worth having a look at, something like that. But that's not a Liverpool transfer link. And the only reason I mention it is because other people are on the same wavelength as me. Regarding that tournament. So yeah, I don't know. I've just got a hunch that maybe someone at the Copa America is what Liverpool are focusing on a little bit. What do you think? Did you watch Copa America? Do you have any knowledge of any of the players there, or do you think there's players that were at the Euros that would be a good addition to our squad? As Rafa would say, for sure, Rafa. As Tom X would say. Yeah, that's it. So my hunch in this video is just that Liverpool just might be targeting someone that was involved at Copa America. And I've not just picked that out at random. There are reasons that I've come to that idea, but it would be here for all day. And it would be just purely speculation anyway, So I just thought I'd mention it to you. So if you do see, any players like that linked with us, just keep an eye on them. Edison at Atalanta, I think, is receiving a lot of interest from us. But you know what? Maybe I should do a different video. No, I won't. I'll stick with this. I was told that Liverpool had a real strong interest in him, and it's been maintained and ongoing for a while, but that Liverpool thought it would be hard to complete. And that's it. Like, Liverpool think it would be a hard deal to happen. And I actually think the words was very hard. So, but let's just stick with hard and not make it sound too dramatic. Does anybody have any knowledge as to why that would be very hard? What do you think that's all about? But that came from a very good friend of mine that would probably be right with what they were saying. But I don't know. Like, it just sounds like Liverpool have inquired, stepped up, and then gone, oh, I think this would be hard to do. You know, it could be financial. It could be, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'd be clutching, guys. So anyway, all right, I'll leave it with you. And the comments on this one might prove of interest, guys. So do come back. If you watch this video and there's no comments, come back later. The comments, you know, you should always come back. There's always some really good comments. Some intelligent people out there, far more intelligent than me, that is for sure. All right, if you appreciate this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment. And if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, hit the super thanks button. That's the love heart under the video to support me and my channel. And I'll give you a shout out as a way of saying thank you in tomorrow morning's briefing. All right, guys, I'll be live on here today at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock this evening. All right, so come along for a natter.